This is a cow. This one cow, or parts of it at least, produces a lot more than most people realize. It's not just beef and dairy. This cow helps make pasta, crayons, cosmetics, emery boards, perfume, and dozens of other everyday products. But mostly, this cow produces poop, manure, 65 pounds of it every day, 12 tons every year, one cow. And the number one ingredient in that manure is water, because she drinks about 30 gallons of it every day. Multiply all that by the 1.5 billion cows on Earth, and you have a lot of manure with a lot of water. That raises two pretty important questions. Where does a farmer get 30 gallons of water for her and her 1,000 friends every day? And what happens when there's no place for all that manure to go? When the sheer volume exceeds the amount of land the farmer has to repurpose it all? Both questions are getting harder to answer, and both are at the center of a groundbreaking solution created by Wisconsin's own Aqua Innovations. Aqua Innovations knows their poop, and they know that if there was a way to take all that manure and all that water, reclaiming the usable nutrients like nitrogen and potassium, and make it clean and usable again, you can solve some of the biggest problems that 1 billion farmers across the world face every day. There is a way, and after decades of researching and designing, testing, and engineering, Aqua Innovations found it. That's worth repeating. The Aqua Innovations New Way system can reclaim tens of thousands of gallons of water every day from cow manure, while virtually eliminating pathogens. This reduces the need for chemicals. Instead, you have super nutrient water, in other words, organic fertilizer. It's not the first time it's been tried, but Aqua Innovations is the first to make it succeed, reliably, efficiently, repeatedly. In fact, Aqua Innovations' self-cleaning 4-phase system has run 7 years, non-stop, no downtime. If there were world records for this sort of thing, we'd have that in the bag. So this is no small thing, because the impact here isn't just on the farms that feed us and make all those other things in the process. The impact is on all of creation. Let's start with the obvious. Both water and land are finite resources. Sure, rain and melting snow help to replenish the water supply we use for ourselves and for our cows, but 70% of all that precipitation evaporates. That's how Mother Nature invented humidity. And even if there was a way to capture all of the world's precipitation and store it without evaporation, a year's worth would be enough for only 2.7 million people. So for every 10,000 people, 3 would have water. And of course, the cows wouldn't have any. If you're a farmer, you're already connecting the dots. Before Aqua Innovations' New Way technology, farmers were in an endless cycle of acquiring more expensive land, and then more and more still. More land in order to tap more water resources, and more land just to hold all that manure. Now, there's a place for the excess manure to go, and that place makes more water. It would be hard to overstate how huge of a shift that is here in Wisconsin and around the planet. Already, Wisconsin farmers have had to expand out of state, not because they want to, but because, surprise, we're running out of land. And if you're not a farmer, you've probably already connected the dots. Better air quality, less odor, and this little bonus prize, environmental sustainability. This is not a Band-Aid. It's not a short-term solution to a long-term problem. It is revolutionary. The intersection of agriculture and environment has forever changed because change stopped being optional a long time ago. We are Aqua Innovations. We're changing the world by changing how the world thinks about cow manure. And we're here for good.